Hello, our YouTube family. Johan Fonseca with Empire AV Services, telling you to come look, listen, and live with us. We are out in the Memorial area today. We're doing a walkthrough for this beautiful home that we pre-wired roughly about 6 months ago. These multi-million-dollar homes take time to build. There's a lot of attention to detail. There's a lot of moving parts to this. I personally haven't been here since the home was pre-wired, so today is my first time walking it. Happened to be in the area. I'm going to be meeting the client here in a second. Wanted to walk you, wanted to bring you into it, wanted to educate you a little bit. This is one of those homes that we fully pre-wired for audio, for video, for camera, security, Wi-Fi expansion. There's a couple of surround sounds. There is home theaters. There's a lot in this house. So follow me inside. One of the things that we do at Empire, we actually pre-create floor plans for all of our homes. So we know locations, we know how these homes are pre-wired, we know how they need to be trimmed out, we know what's needed for trim out. This home, as you can see, that blue wire out there up front, that's a security wire. That's a Cat6 cable that will allow you to add IP cameras, HDTVI cameras, wire for doorbell. This home has 8 cameras surrounding the whole perimeter. That way you have full coverage of the entire home. It is wired for, as you can see right there, a Cat6 at the doorbell. That will give the client the option to add a future intercom, a smart doorbell, one of our Control4 DS2 or chimes. What we do Control4 and we get to hardwire this equipment, it gives us the option to create an intercom. So if somebody rings this doorbell, we can actually make it come up on the television. We can make it come up on a touchscreen, and obviously also your phone. Let's take it inside. So first, we're gonna take you into the dining room. As you can see, there's blank plates in the ceiling are all pre-wired for future audio. There is Wi-Fi expansion on this side of the home, and we wire those into the study. Nowadays, everybody's working from home, so we want to make sure that we have a reliable network. We have hardwired locations. We also have TV locations. The difference between the two is these are strictly Cat cables. On these, we run multiple Cats and a coax to give the client the options to hardwire the equipment, to pull audio from their equipment, to send it into the speakers that are going to be in the ceiling. Wi-Fi expansion also as well. All of these homes that have glass, if you see that blank plate up there, we pre-wire for glass breaks to give the client the option to put glass breaks for security purposes. Let's take it into the living room. Now, as you can see, pause right there. This is a beautiful, beautiful entrance. We have a bar. This is a foyer that has an open concept. Let me show you this living room. Right here in the living room, we've pre-wired for television, conduit, and video on this beautiful, beautiful fireplace. We have rear speakers pre-wired. We have our motion detectors already installed. As we make our way into the dining or dinette area and the kitchen area, we have audio for the ceilings. These rooms have a lot of glass, so we want to make sure that we put a lot of glass breaks just for security purposes. We do pre-wire for a lot more than equipment that we install to give them options to upgrade as we come into the installation stage. You will notice that all of these speaker locations are going to have a right and a left. The reason we do 2 speakers per zone is because all of the music is mastered on stereo, which is right and left. What a lot of people make mistakes is they wire one speaker to one room and another speaker to another room. The downfall to that is certain music is not mastered that way. And whenever you listen to this music, you end up with only lyrics or only music, so you don't get the full audio experience. Let's go this way. Let's go into the garage just so we can get a good idea. Now, this builder used the Honeywell Home Pro Series. These are integratable with Control4. This home will be a Control4 integrated household. So it will give them the option to integrate all of the speakers, all of the television, their thermostats. Their garage security has already been installed and trimmed out in this household. This is a 2-car garage. Let me take you, this house has a guest room downstairs. We'll check out the master bedroom and then we'll work our way upstairs. Look at this kitchen. Let's pause a second. Look at this kitchen. Look at the design. This was definitely well thought out. Look at this look at these fixtures. Come down here. You can't see it because of the plastic. Look at these fixtures. I love the white and gold design that they went with on this house. outdoor kitchen. We do have speakers in the patio, those blank ceilings, speakers up there. Those are for future speakers. Let me take you into this guest room with a future TV location down there to give the client the option to hardwire all of the equipment. Let's go this way. Ooh, wait till you see this bathroom. Master bedroom. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a really nice pool or some kind of, yep, they already started planning, putting plants down. So this is gonna have a beautiful view. It is pre-wired for stereo. Basically the entire house is wired with, I believe, 12 zones of audio and 3 different surround sounds. The living room, the game room, and the home theater. Let me show you this. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. In-ceiling speakers. As you can see, this client wanted the option to put a television in their bathroom. So we have data lines for future television. Another good thing that we do with these is we do have the option to basically send the video from the camera or the security system to all of the TVs throughout the house. So this is one of those locations where they have the option to view it and view the live view of their home. All right, let's go upstairs. As we make it to the second floor, we're gonna take you into a game room. Now you see that from up here, you get a full view of downstairs. I'm pretty sure these are gonna be glass panels. Up here, this is the game room. Now, this is one of the rooms that's pre-wired for a 5.1. So this will be a full 5.1 in-ceiling speakers, future television and center channel will go up here. Let me take you into the home theater. Now, this future home theater is pre-wired with a 7.2.2. We gave the client to do option in-wall or front speakers, in-ceiling speakers for their front. We do have 2 subwoofers and in-ceiling speakers. It is pre-wired for a future projector that has data and video running straight to the projector. As we make our way, this right here is the bar. Now this is one of those examples that I wanted to show you. Let me open this up. Up here on the second floor, we wanted to make sure that the ceiling didn't look too busy. You'll notice that there's only 1 plate up there. And right here in the bar, this is a speaker that has a number 2 on it. This is one of those stereo speakers or one of those locations where we're gonna wire 2 speakers to 1 location to make sure that the ceiling is not busy, but they still have a right and a left in this audio zone. From there, let's go into this guest bathroom, which is a really nice guest bathroom. With guest bathrooms, it's kind of tough. You don't want to make them too nice and too comfortable because then the guests never want to leave. But this builder didn't care. They made everything in this house beautiful for the guests, for the mother-in-law, for whoever's staying over here. I'm pretty sure that the homeowner here, his guests are never going to want to leave. Coming into this room, and we're gonna make the next 2 fairly quickly because they're just guest rooms. There's no additional audio. The builder decided not to do any zones of audio in the guest rooms. But as you can see, I wanted to give you a full layout of the home. This is one of the guest rooms. They have their own walk-in closet. If we go into the final guest room, coming this way. And this room's, once again, it's just video. But the one thing that I wanted to show you is, if you see that freeway over there, that is I-10. That freeway runs from the east to the west of Houston. This home is located in a beautiful area. It is placed very well because all this is mall. Memorial Mall is down the street. We have IKEA, we have all sorts of shopping. So it is located literally, I don't know, 60, 70 feet from the freeway. You can get on that freeway and boop, head to downtown or go that way and head to Katy. Let's come in here. We do have, as you can see, a blank plate right up here, Wi-Fi extension. We are big on Wi-Fi. Home automation will work without a reliable network. So we always make sure that we wire multiple access points throughout the house. We usually wire extra just in case we end up in a scenario where the Wi-Fi is not strong. You never know what's in these walls. Sometimes things that can affect your Wi-Fi, lighting, microwaves, fixtures. There's certain things, metal in the walls. So we want to make sure that we wire additional Wi-Fi access points to make sure that you always have a strong network. This is the last guest room I wanted to show you, right over here. So This is where all the wiring for the home is located. We have a conduit that allows us to run any future wiring. Coaxial to give the client multiple options depending on the service provider that they're going to want. We give them the option to still use coaxial. There is certain companies that still use coax. We run Cat 6 everywhere to all of the televisions. As you can see, is color coded. Once we get the racks and equipment installed, all of this will be cleaned up and organized, but we do color code everything. Everything is labeled to make sure that ourselves or the future homeowner knows where all of these wires are going to. Down here, you'll notice that these are all of the audio zones. This is a lot of speaker wires, and if you can come close, let me show you this. We have two different types of wire here. We have a 16-2 with 2 conductors and a 16-4 with 4 conductors. This is those locations where you have 2 speakers in the same location. This is those places where we're actually wiring for in-ceiling or in-wall. So we use multiple wiring, and then we also have your subwoofers wired over here. All right, so let's make our way this way. We're gonna do a closing video right in this beautiful game room. Let me make sure I'm clean. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Wanted to give you a walkthrough of this beautiful multi-million-dollar home. This is a home that Empire AV Services pre-wired about 6 months ago. As you can see, we're almost to the finish line. This home will probably be completed within the next month or so. At that point, we will come in, we'll install all of the speakers, the home theater, the surround sound, Wi-Fi, cameras, everything. And we'll bring you in on that side as well. Wanted to make a video to show you and educate you a little bit on how the wiring works and how we do it. I hope that you learned something today, and I really appreciate you watching. Take some time, leave a comment, like this video, ask a question. Any future videos that you guys want to see, we want to make sure that we give those or that we post those. So if you have any questions, let us know. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.